Okay. I am just waiting a few seconds before I get started here. We're live? Alright. So, we're going to be starting from scratch. Meaning, I've just logged into this account. I'm going to show you what I do when I start my Battlegrounds. So, my streaming name, my channel, this is Cosmic Code. In game, I'm Cat in the Hat. I lead a very cool, awesome, unique league called Beast Raiders. Acronym is BSR. If you watch this and you feel you would like to join my group, our door is open so long as you are friendly. We're a good, nice group of people who like to PvP and do brawls. We've recently been reaching floor 100 in the tower, so that's a bonus. And if you feel you can contribute to the group, you're welcome. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Right now I'm live streaming this because I don't want to make the video and then save it and then send it over. It's ridiculous. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just do I'm just getting all this urgent help quests and all this stuff. You guys know that this stuff's not Battleground related, so we'll just chat while I do this. Okay, so first thing, what is a Battleground and what is its meaning? So let's go over to the Battlegrounds. So here we have our ascending, our lowest to highest. I like to go from highest to lowest when I look at mine. And right now, this is an account that was given to me recently. The person quit playing, unfortunately. It's sad when a player goes, but real life calls, you know. So he's been going at it, I see. He's at 261. So these are Battlegrounds. You have offense and defense. Of course, send offense troops at offense, defense at defense. You can, vice versa, if you run into a situation, let's say this is your only Battleground, but you lost all your defense and all you have is offense, but this thing's ready to pay out, go ahead and send some offense at it. Like, not like a crap load. If it's half, don't do it. You're going to waste a lot of offense. But you can use offense as defense troops for Battlegrounds. I advise against it. Only do it in a panic situation. Okay. So that is our Battlegrounds. If you ever want to find out where you're at in your Battlegrounds, go to quests, and this will let us know. So he is currently at 260, and the maximum for Battlegrounds right now is 280. Quests, these are not important. Do not do these. You can do these on your own time, but when you're doing Battlegrounds, these don't add to your Battleground bank, and they take more troops than you win. I advise only attacking these. This is going off. We're going to go off track a lot because I'm not going to be chopping this down, and it's going to be one long video. This right here, just send infantry and cav at these, and you'll get some returns. So he's done that. So now that we've looked at our Battlegrounds, where they are, right there, right? Or you can get them from down here, I believe. No. I'm on the PC right now. You can play this on PC. You have to go into the website called Plarium Play. I will leave a description. I will leave a link in the description All links I will ever send are safe, 100%. I will never send you garbage, trash, or anything that's malicious. So there's our battlegrounds. Now, I'm going to teach you what bank means. So, for instance, we have some troops sitting in here, right? Let's say our last payout was these necromancers, okay? Let's say 29,000 of them was our payout. Let's go over to our units. Go to occult. Go to necromancer. To build one of these units, it's going to cost me 3,000 gold, 7,500 iron, and 4,500 food. That right there is resource. That resource is BG bank. So now if I won 29,000 necromancers, the amount of BG bank I have to pay back will be 29,000 times this number multiplied together. So you would take this entire number, multiply it, and then, we'll add it up, and then you would multiply it with the 29,000 necros. I'm not really good at math, so I'm not going to add this all together here. Math's one of my weak traits. But that's your bank. So if anyone talks about BG bank or building up your BG bank, a unit is BG bank. And this, you don't have to send back 29,000 necromancers. If you win 29,000, these are like one of the best offense units in the game, right? So instead of sending them back, you could, what you should do is you go for dragons and wyverns. Look at dragon, 7,840, 19,600 iron, 11,760 food. Just one of those right there is how many necromancers, right? And these right here are not as strong as them on the field. You go and attack somebody with dragons, you're losing all day. You're going to get the worst ratios ever. This is why I'm trying to teach you in the description to convert all your other junk units into occult. Whether that be demons, because demons are the best for blocking occult, because everyone's going to be attacking you with Stoneheart troops, the top tier players will, and then everyone else is going to attack you with necros and warlocks. And the best thing to block those for troops that you can make and mass produce with battlegrounds is demons, in my humble opinion. Occult unit defense, 1,500. Let's go to the demon. Alright, let's go to the golem. $15. Okay, so it looks like they've got a buff recently. But the better unit is the demons. That's why they have a better stat. And they cost a bit more to make. So we went over where the battlegrounds are. I have taught you what battleground bank, all that bank thing is just the troops' resource value. So we know that now. Let's go look at our items. Oh, you fuck. He left us an entire... Okay, so break these down. When you break these down, you get your shards. Shards are now used to upgrade these, but we have full set of gear. So basically what we're doing is we're just trying to make some room for the gear we're about to get with these battlegrounds I'm about to do. I'm not going to do a massive run where I'm going to convert all of the troops I have into defense troops like I usually do. But what I will do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to convert a lot of crap troops into some better defense troops. Because I'm a defense player. I'm a marshal. I've been a marshal for 6 years in this game. I've led alliances. I led many wars. There's many groups in this game that don't exist anymore because of the wars that I led and the people that fought alongside me. You know, I didn't do it on my own. I didn't do it on my own at all. I did it with people who were mighty warriors, you know, people who fucking fought. We had groups that came in and tried to wipe us out. And the group that we were is, I don't know, you guys will never know. Some of you older people might pop in my video and check it out from the server. But RNM, we were Rogue Nation and Mercenaries. I led that for a while. And the group that, its big brotherly group alliance was Alien Nation, and I ran that for a little while. And those were some fun times. Do I miss leading big groups like that? Yeah, but it was really stressful. You can't control people as much as you want to. People are gonna do their own thing, right? And it causes a lot of conflict because a lot of people have their own opinions, their ideas. And sometimes when you're in a big group and there's wars going on, you don't have time for that. You have to make fast, harsh decisions on the fly. So another thing I'm going to teach you is with your equipment, see how I already have one offense item up, right? You can equip two. A lot of people don't know this, but look at, so we have our second one, equip. Now, if you were to equip, try to equip two of these, look, we'll replace, and then we'll do replace. It just replaces that. You have to physically remove it, and you have to put the other one in. Same thing, I'll show you again, equip. Let's try to equip the other one. See, it doesn't work. Got to remove the other one. Got to equip the exact same one. And then that way you're able to have even more stats. Like, look at those stats. 68%. Okay, let's get our all offense. So then you go to your abilities. So right now I'm going to be throwing offense at these battlegrounds. So I am going to use my offense buffs. And I'm going to raise them right now. Awesome. Okay. That's ready to go. Now, for a lot of you when you're starting out with your battlegrounds, when you win, you can win resources too. So, let's collect this stuff. Here, we'll get that so we can send it off. This offense. Okay. Okay, so always, you want to get more points, you want to get more experience, you can kill more battlegrounds. Buff your troops. Use the 20% enhancers. The game gives us tons, so there should be no reason not to. We'll chug back a couple of food buffs. And for you, if you're doing battlegrounds, I don't have to worry about this because when I do battlegrounds, usually people don't want to mess around, which is alright. But I'm going to do it anyway. Put a Wars Protection on. You can still go to and from and attack battlegrounds because it's not player versus player, it's not PvP. And no one can attack you. So sometimes you be sitting there, your troops are marching back, and you don't see between all of your notifications that some bastard came in and attacked you. And what if you got your offense sitting out because you're doing battlegrounds, and all of a sudden they got some of your offense out, right? So it's best just put up even 8 hours. You should never be battleground for more than 8 hours. If you are, message me and I'll give you some tutor lessons. Okay, so this is not too good. It looks like we're low on food, so let's just pop that right now. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. Let's hit it. Do we get one? No. Let's get a reward for that, though. Let's go back. Don't worry about what I'm doing right now with these heroes. We just recently got the tower. I'm just trying to get these out of the way. Okay. So now we've learned where the battlegrounds are. We've learned what their troop resources is, what bank is. We have learned how to buff our troops. Same thing here. Dragon. Let's go to select Dragon Arts. I'm taking home defense payouts, so we're going to pick that one. We want stronger defense. We don't want to lose a ton of defense killing battlegrounds. Alright. Now, there's a bunch of other stuff I could be doing, but I'm getting way over what I want to do because I am not chopping this video up. It's going to be a long video. So what I want you to do is when you see stuff that looks boring, or I'm just carrying on a rant, or if I'm just talking too much, skip to the parts you need to know. Okay, I think we're almost ready to start going. Items have been switched over. We have double checked our abilities. So we have all offense abilities, offense trinkets equipped. I call these trinkets. We have used our dragon power. I want defense because that's what I'm taking home. We have double checked our units. I went and checked if I had anyone garrisoned anywhere. I don't. So let's start with battlegrounds. So this all can go vice versa for you. You can do this with defense. You can do this with offense. We're going to work with offense troops because that's what I'm taking home. I know I keep saying that, but people get confused. I seen the last video I made, people were really confused with some of the stuff that I was saying and doing, and I really don't want to confuse anybody. I want everybody to understand what's going on. So let's battleground. We can climb right now. There's no worries about that. So all of this right here are called bestiary troops. And a lot of people like to collect them. I call these BG food, aka battleground food. I'm going to send them in first. Send your heroes too. Don't send your troops unassisted. I'm going to send the elder worms because these will give me back occult. Some of them might die, but you know what? It's okay. And now we just wait. Now my screen will look a lot different than your mobile phone, but that's because I'm on the PC. Again, Plarium Play. Go to it. Download the app on Plarium Play for your PC, and then it will give you the option to log in with your Plarium Play account. Download the game, and then you can resize the screen to however you want. I sized it to this so I could fit it at 720p. 1280 720p. Look at that leader telling people to attack those guys. Those guys are jerks. These guys right here, I'm getting my guys to destroy. Their leader was once a captain in my group, and because I told him to not speak to my players a certain way because he was a captain, but he was talking down to people and disrespecting people. I don't put up with that. Nobody talks down to anybody. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's equal. He didn't like that. So he left when I kicked him out, because I kicked him out for talking shit. Because he tried mouthing me off. And I was like, alright, you know what? You're just more stressed than you're worth. Threw him out. He divulged all of my league stats to the enemy I was fighting with, that I was at war with. And the reason why he was fighting is because that guy attacked him and burnt him. And I told the guy, I was like, dude, put your troops away. Don't leave everything out. This game is very, very nasty. You can lose everything. There's people out there that can hurt you. And he didn't listen. Little side story for y'all. Anytime I've ever went after somebody or hurt somebody in this game, they deserved it. Okay, we've hit it. Let's go collect this. Now we're hitting the next one. I guess we should collect this shit. Yeah. Also, I'm vulgar, so don't be expecting a kid's video. I got the mouth of a sailor. You know, I'm not changing that for nobody. But I am also one of the best Battleground players on this server. I've got first place for weekly many times on my accounts. Not trying to brag, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of who I am with the credentials I have, so you can kind of get with me on this and trust me a bit. And I hope you get some results, because my last video, I had many people actually in game message me and tell me how my video helped them, and that felt really good, you know. I was like, wow, something I'm doing is helping people out there, even if it is just a game. It's a good feeling. I feel like what I did meant something, you know. So I hope this video does the same thing for you guys. I hope it really helps y'all. Ooh, you know what I did? I'm being dumb. We forgot to use EXP boost. So always use one of these. Battle EXP booster. Whoops, I didn't mean to do the 4-hour one. Do the 12-hour, because you never know how long your run might be. And always make sure your Paragon is active. I don't need to activate because I have like 28, 29 days activated on this account. We should be getting some free units pretty quick. Whoa. Nothing. How's that Elder Worm not getting any for free? Oh, wait, that's not the one that does it. I'm thinking of a different... Wait, no, that is. It has to be. I'm tripping. Let's see. And I'm also very impatient. Subs that boost 10 seconds. Yeah, this is the one that's supposed to give your troops back. Weird. They're ripping us off, guys. That's okay. That's okay. They can rip us off. They probably need it more than we do. So, like I taught you guys before, troops, resource value. Bestiary troops have the most resource value. Always send those buggers in. They're going to build my bank up right now. And then, once I've sent in all of those, and I'm comfortable that I sent in enough, we're going to send in all of our light infantry and shit. We have a ton of cav and infantry, and you don't need them. You really don't. Like, but before in the game, in the beginning, you did, but you don't anymore. All they do is eat food. You know, they're just such a weak unit. They die in the droves just by like a Drake or a leveled up occult unit that's offense. They're a waste. I just use them for like having to recapture beacons and whatnot. Small forces. Okay. Landed. Oh, and it raided it. Wow. Impressive. Okay. That gave us some. Next. So basically what we're doing is as I'm clearing my max offense battleground, we're getting like really good defense battlegrounds that we can take as our final one. So we got like a 262. If I was going vice versa, let's say I was hitting off my highest defense battleground, we keep getting one offense battleground left over. This guy could see he was being even with it, but I'm not. I'm going gung-to, and I'm getting rid of all of the offense troops that he has that are crap. And half of the, well, I don't know, maybe half. We'll see. Like right now, we're going to get rid of all of these infantry paladins. These things used to be the bomb, literally. They were called pally bombs. Used to be very effective for beacons, but the beacon game changed. There's no level 5 beacons anymore, so we don't need those. We don't need these. We can send them off. Yeah. Let's see where we're sitting at. 27 minutes? Yeah, it's going to be a long video. I apologize for anyone watching. But the quality is going to be a hell of a lot better this time. It won't be as blurry. I had problems with figuring out my bitrate. I was a fresh streamer. I just started out. That was literally one of the first videos I ever did, you know. Quality was pretty bad. The quality on this isn't going to be super great either. Speaking of, I'm going to take a look and see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I'm happy with that, big time. Okay, let's double check this. They all hit. Nice. And they defeated that Battleground. It's having like really good heroes. If you got some strong heroes, you'll be able to mash Battlegrounds. And if you learn something from this, let me know. Okay, we'll hit that up. We're getting rid of all this trash. Just eating up food for no reason. Let's groove tonight. Okay, see, we can keep these. because they're off occult offense. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll defeat this battleground. I'm just sending the rest of these units. We'll defeat this one. Then we will send I don't know. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building my battleground bank. And I'm building it with offense troops. So we're taking that troop resource value from our offense troops, building our bank up, and then I'm going to win a defense battleground that's a really high level one. And we're going to take all of that resource we planted from the offense and convert it into defense. And we'll pull a defense payout. I am not aware what our bank is right now because this account was given to me. So we're learning as we go what our bank's at. I speculated it was 29,000, but you know, I could be wrong. Oh, tower rewards. Ooh, look at that. Let's use that. That's thumbing. Yeah. That is a beautiful sight. Okay. Oh, shite. No, you know what? Let's do it. Nah. I really want to get rid of these crap units. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of... Whoops. We're going to get rid of the crap units. So let's switch around our gear. Defense. Equip. Remove. Equip. Go to our abilities. Defense. 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 I'm surprised he didn't buy those. He bought everything else, but not that. And he didn't work on his gate at all. Because he never worried about defending. He just sat and hoarded troops, this guy. He was a weird dude, but he was one of my dudes. Okay, so we're gonna pop the 265. And what we're gonna pop it with is all of these. I have to get rid of this shit. Alright. And then once we've got rid of all of those crap troops, which is all of the infantry and cav, I'm sending in my defense bestiary. Because, like, with the offense, their troop resource is going to be greater than the demons or the golems, which is your occult defense. I've been up for a while, so I'm a little tired, so I'm sorry if I seem a little bit groggy and not as enthusiastic as usual. But I feel like I owed this video for it's been a long time coming, and I should have been doing it a lot sooner. I didn't realize how bad the quality was on my previous videos. I never went back and really watched them. Did they beat it? No. Awesome. That works. Okay, and now all of these go. Except for those. You don't send those. Those you keep. Because if you keep them at base, and then when you get attacked, you get more revives. This army's looking a bit cleaned up. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Look at that. That's all you want. Literally, that's all you... And, well, of course, you need your spy troops, but this is all you want. You don't need tons and tons and tons and tons of troops. You just need your occult. Occult gets the job done for everything. Now, while we're waiting for this, it is okay to go bottom up and go the lowest to the highest. And I do that with brawls. So when a brawl comes around, I want to make the most points I can. And if I've already got my max BG, I'm at like 280, I go from the bottom up. And I just keep clearing them. I get a payout, I just keep going. Because I'm making points, right? I'm not worried about payouts. I'm worried about points. They're still going, I hope. Okay, no payout, which is fine. Now, one way I like to trick a payout, it's not really tricking, but I just call it that, is I'll, let's say, I'm not sure what my bank is. I just keep swiping off offense BGs with my offense. And then once I get a partial payout, which is your top payout. So if you ever get a payout from your top BGs, these two will be your top. And you haven't cleared it. So if it's like not 280 and you're sitting in like 250 or 100 or whatever, it's not maxed out, you haven't cleared them all, and the top Battleground gives a payout, that's not a full payout. Don't think that's your payout. That's called a partial. That's just to let you know, like, yeah, my bank's full. I want to pay out. Do something. Pretty much is what it's like. You'll see. It might happen to us. Okay. I'll hit this now. We've hit quite a few things. Holy crap. Yeah, send them on in. Let them die, because we want them to build bank. And we don't even need to defeat this one. What we can do is we can just go to the next one, hit the offense one. Because I got a feeling this might not be total bank. We might need to build a little more. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. We're at 38 minutes. Not bad. My other videos were like 4 hours and whatnot because I was doing brawls. I was trying to make as many points as I could. This I'm trying to make as quick as I can without having to... I'm not editing. I'm not chopping. This is just as it. Alright, they couldn't defeat it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure our bank is ready to pull. Because I don't want to just start hitting a bunch of defense BGs. Like, we still have to clear offense BGs to get better defense ones. So like this is already almost cleared. So when we hit it, we don't have to lose as many troops. If this gives us a partial, we hit this. It may give us our payout. If it doesn't, then we hit the one underneath it. That will give us a payout. But it might be an over payout and we'll get bestiary units. AKA chickens. AKA KFC. AKA throw it back in. Okay. Let's hit this. We will send off. We'll send off our warlocks. And then we're not going to hit a defense BG under it until we get a payout. Well, not a payout. I mean a partial payout. Because we're hitting our top BGs. And like I said, top BG, this is no 280, so once you've cleared all your BGs and you're at your max one, you won't get that partial shit happening. But sometimes it does happen to people. You'll be battlegrounding and you'll get a partial payout. It just, don't ever expect the battleground system to be 100% accurate from all the guides you see and what everyone says. The algorithms are not perfect. You will never lose troops, but you can get screwed out of a payout, and it has to pay out on the next battleground. So make sure that you're saving troops and you're not going for broke, because sometimes that battleground won't pay out even though you put in all of the bank. Sometimes you overbanked and it still doesn't pay out. And then all of a sudden you'll get like 2 max payouts later on down the road. You'll get a payout and you'll be like, oh, I finally got that payout that I got screwed around and I lost a bit of troops, right? And then you won't realize it, but you'll be clearing some battlegrounds, so all of a sudden you'll get another payout, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? But it's because you're getting your bank paid back. The game doesn't steal from you. It may dink you around of when you're getting that payout, but it'll never steal from you. Ah, see? Good thing. We still got more troops that we gotta pay in. Alright. If I can get this video done within an hour, I'll be happy. We're at 42 minutes. Like, if I wanted to, like, get tons of views and all that crap, I'd jazz it up, edit and make cuts here or there. And I just don't have the energy to do all that. I apologize. It's me being lazy. But no one else is giving proper advice to people on how to do these, and everyone's still asking questions in game. Let's change that. Oh, still no payout. Luckily we didn't start smacking any of our defense BGs. My apologies, I'm a midnight toker. Y'all can judge me if you like, but I live in Canada. I ain't judging none of you. I'm doing y'all a favor right now. I'm thinking we're getting pretty damn close to a partial. Hopefully it doesn't give us a partial in dragons. If we get a partial in occult, I'll be happy. And then we'll just keep those occult and start smashing off some defense BGs. There we go. We're sending those dragons back in, though. Where, it doesn't matter. We've maxed the Battleground event. It's the usual thing whenever I do Battlegrounds. Team's doing good. Let's see what our league's at. Let's go for ranking. If I wanted to go really hard at this, I could. I could show up all these kids. Miss Draco, you're going hard. Nice. Actually, a lot of people are. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. Murderella, look at you go, bro. Impressive. Okay. Nice. That means that we can hit another one. No, what the fuck? I'm not trying to do that. Transit. There we go. Boost. Okay. So when those dragons we got, that's a partial. You're not supposed to get 1,000. Or we'll take a look at what it was. Let's see, what was it? $1,698 dragons for 268. That's not right. That's a partial. I've seen people get really upset because they thought that was their Okay, failed to raid that. That is great. Now let's switch over to our defense. We are about to go nail us a defense payout. So, let's go over everything before I do that. We're going to double check our list. Okay. We've logged in. We tried our best to fill up all our resources. We didn't have enough food packs. We equipped our gear as we needed, switching between. I've taught you how to be able to unequip one of those and, to have two of each, whatever it be, defense or offense. We've switched our wisdom skills back and forth as we've needed. I have taught you what building your bank means and what troop resources are, aka bank. I've taught you where the battlegrounds are. I've taught you how I go through them. Now, look at all of these potential payouts we've unlocked for ourselves. We're going to go wild and we're going to try and get a 269 payout. Let's do it. We'll send in that many. All right, let's hope that we get some fucking demons. So we've got One partial. Those dragons were the partial. We have put the dragons back in. You have to make sure you pay back that partial. Otherwise, you're not getting your payout. Pay your partial back in. Then you get your payout. Cross our fingers. We hope, we need occult. We don't want bestiary. Because if we get a KFC payout, we have to recycle it back in and keep going. Which I'll do. I will keep doing it, but I'd like to keep this video under a fucking hour. I need to eat some food after this too, actually. Alright. Do we got payout? Ooh. There you go, ladies and gents. And in-betweenies. I love y'all. I love all y'all. So we've got 13,625 necromancers. 68,123 golems. Golems are okay. They're not fucking terrible. They are almost just as good as a demon. We are going to send all of this defense to my main castle as reinforcements, like how I do with all my accounts. That's why I'm sitting on billions upon billions of defense. That's why nobody's going to burn my ass anytime soon. I don't know what else to show you guys. So I guess what I could tell you is this is the bank right here. So if you are really going to worry about math and all that jazz, you go to each troop, you calculate the total res for one of them, multiply that by this. Same thing, you go to the golem, find out the resources it costs to build one, multiply them together, and then times that by this number. And that will give you how much resources you need to put back in. Me, I don't do that. That's too much work. That's too much math. That's too stressful. That's too much trouble. I just throw troops until I get that partial, or I just throw troops until I get a payout. And if I don't like the payout, I throw my junk in there, you know? My junk. I throw my trash troops in there. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this makes you a better Battleground player and it helps your league. And if you're in the game and this helped you, if you learned anything, if you found this interesting, or if you like me as a character, I'm a streamer on Twitch. Cosmic Code 6669. You'll find me there. I stream every day. I stopped streaming here, but I post videos here every now and then. You want to get a hold of me, I'll be there every day. I really would appreciate it if you would give me support there. Just not even donating. I don't want nothing from you. I just come in and say hi. Just say hello. Just be a follower. I hope you all have a wonderful night, day, evening, wherever the hell you are. I know this game's multinational, you know, we're everywhere. So I hope you all have a wonderful time. Say hello in game. You got a comment on the video if you have anything you want to say to me, any questions, go ahead, let me know. I will get back to everybody that I can, and I wish you all luck on your next Battleground run. So till then, adios.